At first light, he came to the place she had described. It wasn't a grand tomb, nor did it bear a name. There was only silence, and the heavy weight of a promise he had made. He knelt down, carefully brushing away the damp leaves and loose earth. Beneath them, half buried, was a small, cracked stone urn. This was it, all that was left of her in this world. With the utmost care, he lifted the urn, cradling it against his chest as if it were the most precious treasure on earth. As he held it, a faint shimmer appeared beside him. It was her, Nie Xiaoqian, her translucent form watching him with an almost unbearable quietness. "Be careful," she whispered, her voice trembling like a leaf in the wind. "It's all that remains of me." He offered a gentle, reassuring smile. "Then I will carry it as carefully as I would carry you." He wrapped the urn securely in his outer robe, tied it with a steady hand, and stood. Above them, a lone crow cawed once before taking flight, as if signaling the start of their journey. A cold, unnatural wind began to rise. The path away from the temple was shrouded in a thick, eerie mist. Dark shadows danced behind the gnarled trees, and black fog swirled around his feet, clinging to him like a shroud. The wind tore at his clothes, a malevolent force trying to push him back. Beside him, Nie Xiaoqian's form flickered anxiously. "She knows!" she cried, her voice filled with urgency. "The tree demon! She's coming! You have to leave me here, run! Save yourself!" But Ning Caichen kept walking, his steps steady, his grip on the wrapped urn tightening. "I promised to bring you home," he said, his voice calm but firm. "I will not break that promise." The mist began to writhe and thicken, forming claw-like shapes that lashed out, trying to tear the urn from his grasp. He stumbled, almost falling, but instinctively shielded the urn with his own body, taking the brunt of the spectral attack. Nie Xiaoqian cried out in despair, her spirit form trying to block the shadows, only to be pushed back, flickering wildly. "Please," she begged, tears now evident in her voice, "don't die for me." "I'm not worth it." Breathing heavily, his body aching, he looked forward with unwavering resolve. "You are worth every step, every breath. Just hold on, we're almost there." He forced himself forward, one painful step at a time. The shadows howled in frustration, but it seemed his quiet, unyielding determination formed a faint barrier they could not fully breach. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the mist cleared. He had emerged from the forest. Before him was a small, humble courtyard, attached to a simple house. Sunlight, soft and welcoming, filtered down through the leaves. He walked to a quiet corner beside a study, a place where the morning sun fell gently. He knelt once more, and with his bare hands, he dug a small grave. He carefully placed the urn inside, and beside it, he planted a young bamboo shoot, a symbol of new life and resilience. With his knife, he carved a simple wooden tablet, Tomb of Nie Xiaoqian. He lit 3 sticks of incense, placing them in the earth before bowing deeply. "You have a home now," he said quietly, his voice full of warmth. "No more cold nights. No more commands from another. Rest here, and if you wish, perhaps you can play your chin for me again someday." Nie Xiaoqian's form appeared, kneeling beside the new grave. She reached out a hesitant hand, and this time, her fingers were able to touch the wooden tablet he had carved for her. A single sparkling tear fell from her eye, vanishing as it hit the ground. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice overflowing with an emotion he had never heard from her before. I have a place to belong." The sunlight grew warmer, and the bamboo leaves rustled in the gentle breeze, sounding almost like the distant, soft notes of a chin. Ning sat beside the small grave, watching the fragrant incense smoke curl and rise towards the heavens. The perilous journey was over, but their story, it was only just beginning to breathe.
And that's a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. Got any thoughts or ideas? Drop a comment down below. I love reading what you have to say and getting your feedback. Check out these other videos on the screen if you want to see more. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.